Hi, and welcome back to the Barefoot Deacon series. I'm so happy to be joining you again. And this year we're starting a new series, and it's called Brave, From Surviving to Thriving. And it's a very personal story of my spiritual awakening that happened a couple years ago. And the start of that spiritual awakening caused me to move across the country to Austin, Texas, where it is wintertime and there's no snow and ice, which I love. I moved here from Wisconsin, so part of the reason I moved was to be in warmer weather and to be able to be outside, so I'm going to be filming as many of these videos as possible from outside. The reason I call this series Brave is not because I ever felt brave in the process. The truth is, I never felt brave. The only reason I'm calling it that is because I have shared this story with a select number of people, not very many, but every single person I shared it with said the same thing. They said I was brave. Now, I still don't know what brave feels like, and I never thought of it as being brave. I thought of it as just trying to save my own life, which was all I could do at the time. But if other people think it's brave, then maybe together we will figure out what brave actually means and how to do it. I can tell you this, that before I moved here, I had been living with several different medical conditions. I was in a huge amount of pain. My body was full of pain and fatigue and exhaustion. My mind was overthinking. My feelings were completely shut down. I just didn't feel anything. I felt like The Walking Dead. You know, when you're just kind of going through the motions of life, but you're not really feeling anything anymore. Your passion is gone, your creativity is gone. And I felt very disconnected from my own soul and even from the spiritual world, which is, I have always been connected to the spiritual world. So it was a very difficult place for me to be. So in the videos that follow, I will be sharing my story, step by step, how I ended up here, how I ended up moving from surviving to thriving. And my life is not perfect, and I'm not saying that everybody should do everything that I did, because it's not for everybody, and it hasn't been easy. Very little of it has been easy. But I have found God again. I have reconnected with my soul. I don't live in nearly as much pain as I used to. And I discovered over time that emotional pain becomes physical pain. And the emotional pain that I was feeling is because I was disconnected from myself. And I really believe that your soul resides inside you. And your soul is your connection to Creator, to the heavens, to the spiritual world. And when we're disconnected from our own soul, we're really not living. We're barely even surviving. So if you feel like you're in a pit of despair, or you've lost your sense of purpose, or you've lost your connection to what's holy, or maybe you never had it in the first place, don't lose hope. I think for a while I had literally lost hope. And that was when I knew I needed to change something about my life. And I actually ended up changing pretty much everything about my life. But I can tell you, you will not walk this journey alone. From the depths of my being, I swear to you, you will not walk this journey alone. We'll walk it together. And you've got people on your side. You've got spirits working on your side. You've got angels around you that are just waiting for you to ask for help, to stop trying to control things that aren't making you feel any better. I'm here with you, and we will walk through this journey together. So, if you want to do this journey with me, subscribe to this channel. We'll be putting videos up every week, and I will walk you through step by step the actions I took, the ways that God stepped in and provided for me and built bridges where there had only been these deep chasms, and how I ended up where I am today, because I laugh again. I remember my happy childhood memories, which I had not remembered for decades. I'm starting to feel whole and healthy again. I'm not totally there yet, but we never really arrive, do we? It's always a journey. So I hope you'll go with me on this journey, because I'm here for you. And my hope in doing this series, and it's a hard series to do because I'm going to have to be really vulnerable and really honest and really real about things I don't share with people very often. And my one hope in doing this is that if you're watching this and you feel like you're just surviving, that maybe you will find a kernel of wisdom that will help you move more boldly into the future and into your own self and into the spirit world, which holds you and guides you and leads you every step of the way. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. This is the Barefoot Deacon, Deacon Kelly Jensen. Bless you.